All right. Mic check, mic check. Actually, I better check the mic here. Mayor, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Okay.
How are you guys out there? How are you doing?
Yeah, how's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. The mic is properly assembled. We are good to go. Welcome, guys. This is Majorly Bearded, and this is episode 6 of Beard Advice. If you are new here, this is where guys send in pictures of their beards. They tell us about their goals. They tell us about their struggles. And as a group, we give them ideas that they can consider and they can take it, run with it. Some have done it on the show, trimmed their beard, came back, showed updates. And it's really become a beautiful thing. But it's also us talking about beards, talking about life, just hanging out, having the camaraderie, and just enjoying what we do. And Mayor, what else do we do on Wednesdays?
Well, as the Beard Advice is about 6 episodes in, the traditions are a little bit older.
Have always stayed.
Majorly Bearded. So one of the things we love to do is treat ourselves to the Mountain Dew. We know it's not good for you. Don't bother to chat and say you're worried about our glucose levels. We know it's a one-time-a-week thing.
One of my favorite stories ever is a guy that told me I should not be peddling my influence in a negative way because of my PepsiCo affiliate. I was like, dude, like, yeah, hey, man, like, if I can get a PepsiCo affiliate, guess what, guys? I'm taking it. Like, bring all that over here. Hey, Mike, thank you, my friend. He says, good evening, everyone. How you guys like that new hat?
That is awesome.
You down with 313? Yeah, you know me. Right, little 8 Mile.
We also eat beef jerky.
Yes.
We today I brought over the Duke's Hot and Spicy, but that's not really. This is kind of like a sideshow.
That's a classic. That's my favorite from Duke's.
Oh yeah,
that's my favorite from Duke's.
They do a nice job.
And then we have more of the what was it called? Salami sticks from the Kielbasa company. I think is how you said it. No, it's probably not, but that's how I say it. The Kielbasa company. And this today, guys, is the flavor of cheddar cheese and jalapeno. All right, so cheddar cheese and jalapeno. I had this out. I cut it up. The mayor walked in here and was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "All right, can I try it?" I was like, "No, you gotta wait."
He didn't say no. He was nice about it.
All right, that's true.
He was gonna let me make my choice.
That's true. That's true.
But he did communicate very clearly.
Oh yeah, I said I did not try it.
I should have a self-restraint.
Yes.
What am I? Some kind of crazy bearded animal?
And this stuff is real. So this is more of chain done well. This is the honest Amish of jerky, I'd say.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
They've scaled well. This is real. I can see parts of jalapeno in there. And I'm sure there's you see that? So I'm excited. Sometimes that goes well, like that kind of handmade. Sometimes not so much. Oh yeah, and we always drink water too, of course, guys. Question for you guys. Question for you, Mayor. When I struggle with drinking water, if I get to the end of the day one day and I did not come close to my gallon, and I got to drink a lot for my mental state of mind, I switch up my water container. If I've been going with a metal Yeti type container and I struggle, I switch. And I was struggling the other day. I switched to Sam's plastic cups. Been killing it since I switched.
Well, what you're describing here, Dan, the water jug rut.
Okay.
It's a very normal thing. And I do think there's something to it. If you're drinking out of the same container every day, you know exactly where you're at, and you just get bored with it. It's you got to go to the next level. You got to, in a video game, you got to move on. You got to try something different just for the thrill of the variety.
Yeah. I think that's it. Brian says, when will the DanC caps be ready for shipment? So Brian, hopefully, and I know you're not saying this in a pushy way or anything, but hopefully everybody knows when they bought those, it was a pre-order. So we did a pre-order for 2 weeks. And then it was clearly said that it was going to be probably 4 to 5 weeks for Branded Bills to make them and then ship them out. I have not heard any updates. We are just waiting on Branded Bills. They are purchased. They are being made. Hopefully they come pretty soon, guys. Final updates will come from Gary at Chesapeake. So we'll stay tuned, kind of waiting for what Gary has to say there. But it's just right now a waiting game with Branded Bills. So we're waiting on them, but it usually is a month and a half before that pre-order gets to you, which I think we're still well within that time. So hopefully an update coming soon, but they just don't work the fastest sometimes.
Think of it like this. I did that with your hat, the DanC logo with the flag in black and white. And it's just long enough that it's an exciting, pleasant moment when the hat does show up. It's not so long that you forget about it or anything like that. But it is a while. But when it shows up finally, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Makes it a little bit sweeter. A little bit sweeter there. Mayor, I said it last time you wore it, but I can't help myself. I'm obsessed with that hat, bro.
Oh, thank you. This is beef octane, beard octane.
Okay, so he didn't double up. He didn't matchy. So
I was telling you earlier that's bad. That's a superstition is to have double logos. In my fraternity in college, it was double lettering. You never wore your hat with your shirt. So beef and beard, we're okay. It is the reasoning is because in our Facebook group, Command's Corner, 3,000 strong and growing. We are sponsored by Beard Octane this month.
We are.
So
what's that mean?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Thank you.
Basically, we work really hard to keep our group product free, but once a month, we bring in a trusted company. So the top companies, they're already vetted with Dan, and I do a review video, I do unboxing videos, I do posts. We talk about it, we make it okay to kind of share. Like today was the first day we really ever opened the gates even a little bit for a product talk, and I think it went pretty well. We just said
there's something else we do with them too.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, I wasn't done yet.
Oh, hey,
sorry.
Hey.
Well, I get to try out.
I
get to try out their products. They sent me an amazing box, and then so I get to do that. What is it? What were you getting at? I kind of snapped at you, and then
what? All right, you do a video, you do an unboxing,
giveaways.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was leading you. I threw the perfect spiral, and you butterfingered it.
Ooh, I was just thinking about myself.
You certainly were not a Michigan State wide receiver.
No. Wow. I'm surprised you said that. Was it like Inhuman? Mm-hmm. Some of those friggin' lace thread and the needle.
Yeah. That freshman wide receiver had 250 yards receiving.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yes, we do giveaways, guys, from our sponsored companies. This month is Beard Octane. I believe we will be sponsoring giveaways next week on this stream. Is that the plan?
Why not?
Let's do it next week.
Do it.
So some of those giveaways are entered through the group exclusively, and then other giveaways are on the stream live. So you can enter both ways. Hey, Bearded Coast, thank you very much, my friend. Love this company. Just recently did a review on them, so make sure you guys go check out the Bearded Coast. We kind of cleared their inventory a little bit. The reviews kind of have that impact.
Did you DanC them?
I think so. They would have to verify, but
you've been DanC'd.
I did.
You got one half tin of balm.
Yeah,
left
right.
in your store. You've been DanC'd.
We need to add that verb to the dictionary. I had a company reach out and they're like, "Hey man, I want to make a review happen." Told them all about it, and they were like, "Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Sorry, man." And I'm like, "All right." And then I got a message today. It's 2 months later. "Well, I talked to the last 10 companies you've reviewed, and they've all said it's beyond worth it, that they would do it twice over." And so I was like, "All right, cool. Good to hear. Good to hear that it's going." And I said, "I never promise results. I just promise loyal eyeballs. Your video is going to get watched." I got another review I'm working on now. It's not the best product. Again, hate making those ones. The owner's super cool. The company's purpose is phenomenal. It's started after a traumatic event and stuff. So the whole backstory isn't, but the product just isn't the greatest. So it's been on my mind. Those things kind of wear on me.
It just isn't setting in the right. Yeah. It doesn't sit one place or the other.
Yeah. So
guess what? A whole year's like that.
True.
There's no closure. True. There's just more things open.
True. And hello, Alo. Got a student in here. How you doing? Hello, Captain Stash. Hello. So, yeah, we got those giveaways and stuff. Let's try this jerky. So, again, I have not tried it. I don't know if I'm a freak. My boys think that I'm really weird for this, but I like the end pieces. Okay. I like the pieces that get, pinched off and cut off, and you have the what is that? The casing?
Yeah,
the outside.
That's where the.
So, I like that end piece. My boys always avoid it, but for me, I really enjoy it. The butt. Yeah.
And while you're trying that, I was just going to talk about something. I don't know if it's my LCW that I'm trying or my conditioner, but I have a shine. I'm so well conditioned that I'm picking up the lights. And I was like, is there a crease in my beard? Nope. It's just sparkling. It's I don't know if sparkling something you guys are going after for your beard, but no. But I'm just saying, I think that it's got that good sheen on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're whatever. What do you think of that?
Delicious.
Okay.
Maybe my favorite from them. Really, really good. And thank you, Bearded Coast. Yesterday I hit officially 20 million minutes watched on the channel. Wild, absolutely crazy to think about that number. It really is. Danny did a Modern Warrior. Yes. And it looks like they added hemp seed oil. No, I have not. I've not even worn their products since the review. Good stuff. Solid cologne. Great value. I had no issues. I just didn't make it into my rotation. For me, what's the best Pokemon poll you've had so far? We've had some really, really good ones. The best one that we've probably had is we have a full art GX Umbreon. Really, really good card. If you're a Pokemon card person, you know what I mean by full art. It's got a little texture to it. Really beautiful. Has a little bit of value to it, but we're obviously not selling any cards.
When you say pull, that's a card you took out of a pack, unopened pack.
Okay. Yep, exactly. We're fully into it. We've opened up Pokemon cards twice this week.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's not cheap.
No. Well, we got lucky. Jax broke his arm, and some people were very kind and sent in some get wells. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So,
wow.
That was very welcomed. And it's really cool because Jax is getting super into it, where he is I show a card, so I'll pull a card, I'll show it, and it's like a learning experience. They try to tell me what Pokemon it is, and Jax has been beating Maddox at getting to some of the Pokemon. Ooh. So that's been really cool because we watch it every single night. So yeah. And hello, guys. Hello. Let's start off a question for you guys, and then I'll kick it to the mayor. What is in beard? What do you guys got in beard? What company, what product, what scent, oil? What you got? You got some cheese in there? So we got mac the cheese. What do you got? What'd you think of the jerky?
Love it.
Yeah, me too.
Stunning.
Really good.
Great texture. Great flavor.
Yes.
It was jalapeno and what?
Cheddar.
Cheddar, yes. The cheese makes it like anybody's going to enjoy it because it takes the edge off of the super spicy edge. You know, I don't feel like any hiccups are coming. It could be. But,
as you got a hiccup.
Yeah. I'm like, wait. So I'm right. Tonight for me is mint condition.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
I love it. My thoughts with mint condition are it's not a strictly mint scent. It's got like is it lemongrass or it's got like a
lemongrass.
Betsy picked right up on that and like vetiver. Okay. So it could be classified as like a cooler weather scent, I think, but you still have like because of the mint, but you still have that lemongrass. It's really super nice. I really enjoy it.
Yeah. So Zach has in the sarsaparilla from Whiskey and Hardtack. Now, did you get that?
I did.
Have you tried it?
No.
I know you smelled it.
I smelled it. I haven't worn it.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with that one, guys. So good. A lot of guys, our moderator group, they love it. If anybody's tried that, let us know down below because that's a limited edition one. And oh man, that is so good. Oh yeah, she re-upped it.
I saw it on the Instagram.
So good. Zach is saying it is so good. Ken says it's amazing. Cody says I love it. Yes. They are so good.
Doug is a disciplined oil trier.
Yes, he will get it in beard. Yep.
But he was very clear. Like he got like a couple cents from Whiskey and Hardtack.
Yep.
And he did not. He'll only wear the one. Like he wants it each to be like he takes his big gift and makes it smaller gifts, and I think that's really smart strategery.
Okay, good question here because I've been in this spot a few times. Andrew says I have a single mom of a student. I believe he told me earlier she's attractive, but that's not relative, Andrew. That is not relevant here. I'm just kidding. Who wants to give her son a motivational, do better, father-like talk? Any advice? So you're a teacher. Mom reaches out and says, "Hey, my son's messing up. Can you talk to him? Give him a father-like talk." What's your response to the mom? How do you handle it?
It's going to be kid by kid. Some kids, I think, we're in this weird, like I'm a rapport guy all the way through.
100%. Both of us are.
And kid by kid, I think some, there could be some that would connect. And I'm going to guess that this kid has gone home and said nice things about him.
If she's asking. Yep.
Right. I'd give it my best. I mean, I did that whole mentoring group for a while. It's like, but you just don't jump in. You can't jump in.
Can't go too deep
to the motivational talk. You gotta invest a little bit of time in the relationship first. But I think it could be there. And I think there's plenty of kids growing up right now without that good dad role model that we all got to give it a shot if an opportunity comes up like that.
Yeah. And Andrew says, smart kid, finding creative ways to be lazy. That's the easiest talk then. That's an easy one. You give them the, hey, come on, man. We both know you're better than that. Like, get it together, right? Let me tell you how much easier it's going to be if you take that energy that you're using to be lazy to just do the work, just get it over with. Come on, man. Let's go. All right. Get your game together. That's how I would approach it. And that usually works. But yeah, usually it depends on the relationship. Sounds like you know him. Sounds like he would be on the same page. Just dude, let's go, man. You're better than that. Let's go. All right. Give him the kind of the coaching kick in the butt. Right. New to using oil and balm. Got any recommendations for a newcomer? Truly, man, go with Give Beard Octane a shot. They are the sponsor of our Facebook group this month. I think I can say this exclusively here because everybody in here is in the group, right? Yes. We have an exclusive code this month, guys, for Beard Octane. DanC20 will give you 20% off.
What?
20% off. Grab an oil.
1/5 of the cost is gone.
Grab a balm right there. Ready to go.
Grab a Mountain Dew and grab some beef jerky. Go crazy.
Yep. My son is in 8th grade. He's struggling with virtual learning. He's bored and does not feel challenged. Any guidance you can keep him focused and engaged? Man, it truly has to come from that intrinsic value. You got to find a way to get him to care and see at the end of the tunnel. I will be honest. A lot of times students will say that they're bored or they're not challenged, and that's just kind of their go-to because they know parents can't challenge that. They can't say anything to it. I would also say don't be afraid of rewards. I think a lot of people think it's taboo to give rewards for doing well, but guess what? That's how the real world works. When I work my butt off and do well on the channel, there are rewards. When I do well in life, there are rewards. So my advice would be,
hit all my dance steps. There are rewards,
and yes, they changed over life.
Sometimes they give me a car to go somewhere else.
Right.
It's still a free car. A free Uber. Another channel. That's another channel.
Think about that as far as the rewards go, but also think about maybe it's not about encouragement or anything. Maybe it's a kick in the butt. I'll tell you what my dad would say. Right? If I was slacking off, my dad would say, "Get your crap together. You're gonna have a rough day." I'm like, all right, I'm going to get my crap together, So that would be, I don't know if there's rewards for those dance moves.
Luke was doing a little booty pop, and he got kind of a talk like this today. My kids, the only thing I would add to that is
your son's creative about being lazy.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
I looked at him and I said, this isn't forever. Suck it up and learn something about yourself by doing that.
Yes. Yep.
But a little bit edge,
Absolutely.
If you're going through this virtual learning thing and you don't think it's ever going back, it is. We'll be back. This is one of those things. It's called get your head low and get through it. And we're kind of in some ways in that moment right now.
Yep.
Are kids learning quite as much? No, but it's pretty darn good. I mean, what we've worked out is better than any other option.
Yeah, and I'll go against the grain. I think my students are learning as much. Social studies lends itself to this format really well. I'm doing this. I tell stories in class. Literally, that's it. So for me, it's working out really, really well. I'm loving it. Science,
we miss
math,
the labs. We miss
the labs.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. Very, very difficult to do that. But telling a story and then writing about it and doing a project on it,
and discussing
it, social studies works really well. Anthony says, "Do you get pimples under your beard? And how you handle them?" Anthony, just search on YouTube beard pimples. You'll find my video. It breaks it all down for you. You're probably using too much product, so just go a little bit back on the product. Awesome. Yeah, thank you, my friend. So my man right here had been sending me the Mountain Dew codes for that Mountain Dew hat. These ones don't work because they're the Call of Duty codes, and he's had the right codes. I go to enter in the very last one, and it gave me an error code. So I sent an email to Mountain Dew, and I'm waiting to hear back from them, but had all of them. So I really want that hat. So hopefully they get back to me. All right. Good. I think and this jerky is fantastic.
Yeah.
This was a nice touch.
Yes.
I wonder why the spicy one is like softer and like
it is
more moist. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Well, they use a different kind of pepper than I've seen. Serrano.
Yeah. Serrano. Yeah. Yep.
That's not like a traditional hot.
It's not. Yep. LD, he says, Dan and Mayor, what's your favorite wash and co-wash? Guys, on Friday, my top products video of 2020 is dropping. I haven't said that anywhere else yet, guys. 2020 best products video dropping on Friday. If you were to ask me, unfiltered, tell me your number one wash, your number one co-wash for the rest of your life. It's actually a pretty easy decision for me. I have a lot that I like. I'm going to break down my top 5 on Friday for each, but it's LCW and Beard Octane's conditioner. Super simple answer for me. I've had it for a very long time now. It's been nothing but better and better and better. There's companies that are very close. I love the wash and conditioner from Chesapeake, and I love the wash and conditioner from Whiskey and Hardtack. Those are
the new Whiskey and Hardtack.
Yes. Okay. Oh yeah. But those are easily my number 1 and my number 2 and 3. But Beard Octane would be my 1. How about you?
As far as a wash, the LCW is probably my favorite. And I'm gonna go with your collab with
Co-Man
with Chesapeake.
It's my number 2.
It's my favorite conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
Now I haven't gotten to the conditioner from Beard Octane is new to me, and I feel like you get a really great conditioning just from the LCW itself without. Because it's a lather condition wash, so It does have a little conditioner in it, right?
Man, so that's no.
Okay.
That's the golden question. So conditioner has 2 very different properties. Same word. This is why the English language sucks, right? How many words have 2 different meanings? That's how conditioning works. So I did a video breaking down the conditioning differences of a leave-in conditioner and a butter. If you read what a butter does, a butter conditions. So it's a conditioner, right? No. A conditioner conditions in a totally different way. So the conditioning aspect of LCW is 100% different than the conditioner aspect of conditioning.
So is the conditioning aspect of LCW just to clean?
LCW is just a beard wash. Cleansing.
Okay, so cleansing. Yep. And then what our typical understanding is, like, compared to hair shampoo, a conditioner is a softener, is a
correct
sheen.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. And
I did not know that.
Yes. Yep. And it's tough because it's, how can I tell somebody, yes, they both condition, but they do 2 different things? They mean 2 different things, It's so,
like
yeah.
You did, yep.
And Brian Hunter, co-wash and conditioner are the same things. Co-washing is a marketing term and a verb. To co-wash is to use conditioner by itself. That's it. Yeah, pretty simple there. Hot and cold outdoor hot and cold
beard oil for hot, thicker beard and hot.
Okay, so it's going to be different for every beard. There's no general rule for a thick beard. Generally, though, in the summer when it's hotter, you want lighter oils. And in the winter when it's colder and drier, you want thicker oils. So yes. All right. And you guys got awesome questions tonight. Oh, yeah. My man Jay Cruz says, what kind of hat does the mayor have on? It is the Beef Octane 7-panel hat. Fire. And yes, LCW is a great everyday wash. 100% there. Okay.
We're
ready.
How did we? It goes fast, doesn't it?
It does. It flies.
I feel like in some ways we squeeze what we used to do in an hour and a half into our in between. It's kind of. I like it though. I like that. I think there's more happening.
Yes, I agree. That. So the first one, guys, we've been asking for him for a long time, a long time. We've been asking for Kevin Milligan. Kevin. Well, we're going to run Kevin through. We also have Emil. I reached out to Emil. I responded to Kevin. I responded to Emil. Didn't hear back from Kevin. So, Kevin, if you're in here, show yourself. But Emil lives in a much different part of the world, and so he can't catch us live. So I told him to come back to this video, and he'll hopefully be able to watch it. But we're going to start with Kevin. We're going to see what he has to say and give this advice. And if he comes back, we can direct Kevin to the proper place. All right, Mayor. So go ahead and give the rundown. So, guys, we go over what they say first here, and we're going to hear what Kevin's thinking.
Hello, I'm growing my beard for around 5 months. A mustache for at least a year. Didn't pass the lip, started growing, taking biotin, and it's been a month. And I'm shocked with the results. My stash has gotten darker, longer, a lot more hairs have risen up from my lip. Hairs are lighter but growing darker. Wondering what beard type I fall into. I have wavy, curly, super curly hair, thin beard. I feel like my sides are not the thickest, but I wouldn't call them patchy myself. Am I wrong? Well, no. New to this beard game. Wife told me to shave one day. Made a bet, and now I'm in love and learning everything I can about beard life. I will never shave. Grade before shave. Thank you for everything. Here are the pictures. So it sounds like what he's looking for is just
a path. He just wants a little reassurance. He wants to know where his path is. And then I think we have a goal picture as well. All right. So let me show you guys here. And this is Kevin. And again, I'll be able to respond to him and let him know that he has been here. Okay. So here's Kevin's beard. So he wanted to know, does he fall under a patchy beard? What kind of beard type does he have? All right, let me make sure the guys are able to see this pretty well here. I'll take that up.
Did he say he had been trimming his mustache for?
He did, okay. And then he stopped, and he was very happy with the results of how it's been coming in. Okay, so let's check out, and he sent in more pictures as well, but let's go ahead and check out his goals. All right, so he just wants a full iconic beard, just a straight up beard. All right, so let's check here. He sent in more pictures. All right, and he's breaking it down good. These are good pictures here. All right, so he sent in here, and Kinsman said, "Oh yeah, all right, dun, 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 dun. All right." So he got the shape here. So he definitely has some great fullness down here.
Yeah,
thinner on the cheeks, missing some spots here.
25.
Right. That's a great point. Great point. Very, very young. And again, he's looking for what his beard type is and maybe a path. So guys, this is kind of just a freelance one. Okay. Give the guys. Okay. All right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We'll save it for the ones that are here. Yeah. That's cool. I like that. All right. So any thoughts in the chat, guys? Let us know what you think here about his beard type, maybe a journey he should go down. Maybe if Kevin were watching, what you should kind of look for. Mayor, thoughts to begin?
I'd like to see him. I think his biggest area for opportunity for improvement is going to be continuing to leave the mustache alone, leave that alone if he wants that full beard style. I think he could do a little bit of a cleanup. I think that while he waits for the mustache to come in more, I think that he could lose a little, just maybe lose an edge on the under, because his underbeard is just phenomenal.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. This is, for me, this is the toughest one to call so far because, man, it's almost like if I were to cover up the bottom and look at like a short beard, I'd be like, really nice. But then if I were to cover up the top and look at the bottom, I'd be like, man, that's a super full beard.
Yeah, it's
like the tale of two beards going on. And so, man, oh man. There's a couple of ways he could do this. Does he have a patchy beard? I don't know, man. It's tough to say. In areas, yes, but not overall because patchy beards don't get that thickness. We got some comments here from the chat that the guys are helping out. So let's see what you guys are saying here. Go with the yeared philosophy. Let it grow. All right. So that's one way you could approach it, right? You could just straight up say, don't touch it. Grant says, keep the stash growing. Mayor, your beard's looking clean. That's nice.
Hey, thank you.
All right. So Liam says whaler till it fits in. So do you know what a whaler is?
Yeah.
So shave the mustache.
That's pretty much where he's at, right?
Yeah. I mean, a whaler would be
coming back. He would get rid of all of it.
Shave it. Yep.
Have a true whaler.
Yeah, intentional. Yeah. Because he's got a mustache there, Heat plus tension. Yeah, I would wonder what the heat would make it look like, but would it thin it out too much?
On the upper cheek, it would. It would take that. It's. I feel like he just has uneven growth right now, and I think that you just keep this in check.
Yeah.
Well, this fills in.
Yeah, absolutely. Joe, I think I saw. I appreciate that, Joe. We'll wait. We're definitely going to do that. Just once it's people that are live and in session. So yes, 100%. Clean it up a bit on the top. Man, I wish he was in here because there's so many ways he could go. There's so many areas. Oh man, I wish I knew more about his like real goals.
So I think we leave it at this.
Yep.
And keep the door open for a follow-up.
Yep. So Kevin, if you watch this in the future, get back to us, because man, we could take this really in any direction. It just depends what you're comfortable with.
Here's what I know, and I think you do too.
Yeah.
His beard, his growth on his undergrowth, that's gonna be a great beard someday.
Yeah.
Like he may need to get a little older just to have it, less.
Yeah, he's only 25.
Right.
Yep. Absolutely.
I think it does take time to get the.
Yeah. All right. So we got another one. This is from Emil. I don't think he's in right now, but he will be coming back to watch. So guys, give the advice as it comes up. So go ahead, Mayor.
Great video. Hey, Dan, great videos. It's taken me quite a lot to orient myself to the beard world, especially since it's my first time ever to attempt growing one. I've heard about your beard advice when I ask if possible quick on myself if it doesn't bother you too much. I must have been letting it grow wild and free since the end of June, only trimming the neckline and keeping the mustache over the lip with the scissors.
Good to know.
1 month ago, I started using beard oil twice a day, beard balm every morning, and conditioner whenever in the shower. I'm quite satisfied with the central part of the face, chin, and mustache that I've grown quite a bit. I just ordered a proper beard brush, beard comb, all the tools. On the journey. I've also started letting my mustache grow longer. After more or less weight out on the appearance. What I want to ask you is for suggestions on the cheeks. As you can see from the picture, it's quite an empty gap on them, and the hairs and extremes are patchy, especially when you see the sides. And so curly that they are directed outside of my face. So he's got flyaways from the front. I'm 23. Okay.
Good to know.
And I don't expect a full beard. Wanted to ask you a way to make it look better is styled instead of simply trimming.
Good. Okay.
That's exactly what the kind of questions we look for.
So he's a new beardsman. He wants to know, is there some way I can change my style to make it look better without trimming? Hello to everybody. I didn't get a chance to say hello to everybody, so man, I appreciate that. I see Vinny Pete in here. Hello, my friends. All right, let's take a look at Mr. Emil. Let me share this.
And he's in he's 6 hours ahead of us or behind?
Yeah, I don't even know. I think he's far part of Europe.
Okay.
All right. So here's what we're working with. Let me see if I think that I like this view better. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So this is untouched, I think. This is his natural growth pattern here.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
It's a great example of a young man's
Yeah,
beard growth,
because it's not
a true young man's.
Yep.
Like as you're getting in, and testosterone is still like
pushing, figuring it out, pressing different buttons. Interesting. Okay, and we're gonna take a look at these, but I have some thoughts here. Interesting. I love, so you can see the sides on everything. I love this one right here. So he's asking what he can do to style it rather than trim it. Emil, I know you're going to watch this in the future. My advice is to trim it to a style. Your beard is telling you something right now, and I think what you need to do is go with that style. Do you remember when we had the Van Dyke? And it was almost like the Van Dyke was told. Jason says he needs to try go to a Van Dyke. I think he needs to go to a version of a goatee Van Dyke. You keep this all in the middle here. You do not touch it at all. And I would just go to stubble on the sides. So you know how we have a beard stash? This is going to be like a goatee stubble beard. I really think I don't know if you need to go down completely to a goatee, but man, if you clean up those sides, right? Looking at it right here, go down to stubble, leave this alone completely. I think we've got something going on that's going to be really good.
And I like the stubble idea on the sides because I know he wants to try. That keeps that promoting the growth as long as you're still brushing and those follicles are going to catch up and eventually like maybe you do fill in. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but like totally most guys his age would go to the chin strap with his growth pattern or something that. Yeah, because he's got the jawline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, everybody, Emil in the future, everybody's saying a Van Dyke. Now, check out what a Van Dyke looks like. Kind of go with the different go with the different style that you think within that Van Dyke. That is going to be a purposeful, really cool looking style. So I think that's going to look fantastic, guys. If you like that advice, hit a thumbs up on the video right now. That's my creative segue into that one. That is an awesome example. I hope Emil comes back and watches this. I'll be able to kind of tell him about where it was at. So that's fantastic, man. I really, really, really like that. Vinny, I've been reading yes, yes, yes to what everybody said. I actually have a video coming on it real soon. It's going to be the number 8, 100%. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's do one more, and then we can take like a little break here. We have an update from Tim from my update follow-up from my pictures. So you remember Tim who – did we show this?
Yes, we did.
Okay, we did show this. All right, so we're
it was amazing.
Yes, Tim crushed it. All right, Kenny Wilson, are you in the chat? Kenny Wilson, are you in the chat? Real question of the night. Well, Dan, no, absolutely not, Jason. I like to mess with people's OCD. No alphabetical for me. That'd be like putting the radio on in the car at like an odd number. Can't do it. Yeah, cannot do it. Okay. Can I also request a monocle? That would be awesome. With Emil rocking a monocle.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. Kenny Wilson, please. Well, the real Kenny Wilson, please stand up. Please stand up. And then on deck, in case we don't have Kenny ready yet, Sam. Oh, update pictures from Sam. All right, let's go with the update from Sam. All right, so Sam, did we show his update on stream or no? Okay. Dan, you do the update photos I sent you. Do you want? Pete, I don't know if I have those for tonight or not, but if I do, we'll be running through them. All right.
Do we want to thing from Joe?
No, we got to have him here. So
right.
that's what I was saying. Yeah. Yep. So we want to wait until we have somebody.
Secrets. We're brewing something.
Oh yeah, not this one. Wait, how is that? What is that showing? All right, here we go. Okay, share screen. Wow. Oh, it was showing the YouTube one. All right. So this was an update from Sam, guys. He did a trim on the last one. If you remember, he had a little bit longer beard, had some transparency down at the bottom.
Oh, wow.
Thickened it up, did a fantastic.
Look how brushed it is.
Yes. Yep, intentional. I love this shot right here. Absolutely killing it. Perfect. I like that under swoop. That's what the mayor's always kind of looking for and going for down there. So that turned out really good.
You've heard of the Nike swoosh? It's the mayor's under swoop.
Under swoop.
Well, did you check the under swoop?
Yeah.
There's your problem.
Sam's usually in here. I don't know if I saw Sam yet tonight, but man, Sam, you killed it. All right, and then we do have more update pictures. So I guess we got a lot of update pictures. So Pete wanted to send his update pictures. Okay, and then on deck, we'll go to that next. So here's the update from Pete, and he was just asking about that. All right, here we go, Pete. And Pete, go ahead and say anything that you want in the chat. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Pete, the only advice.
Remember,
yeah. Oh, absolutely. The only advice I would give from this current one now is start training that mustache out of your lips. Start getting that kind of going to the side. And I think that would make a real nice difference.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yep, especially if you're growing that mustache out.
Amazingly put together, like just dialed in.
It looks like a beard that, again, has tons and tons of purpose. Let's check that side beard out here. Yeah, awesome. Man, look at that. Look at the profile of the stash right there. That looks really good. Really, really good, man. Everyone's saying it looks great, looks amazing. Really good job, Pete. Very, very happy with that one. Awesome. All right. Lance is in here. Absolutely. Lance like. All right. And Lance has a great beard. I got to preface it with that. Lance has a fantastic beard, but he's very purposeful with what he's asking for.
And he's new to he's in the Facebook group, but he's kind of new.
Yeah. I think this is his first beard ever, right? Lance, please show yourself. And Lance, correct us if we're wrong, but I know you're new to the community and new. He's been here. He said, don't lie about me. I know he's newer to the community. Lance, is this your first beard? And I know he's a man of experience, right? I'm not. He's not,
a man.
He's a man of experience.
Someday I hope they say that about me.
Right. So yeah, it's like, well, he's a little bit older than me. That's the only way I would put that. Can we just do beard reviews? I'm not sure what you're asking.
I think they like this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the structure of this beard advice. I don't think we're reviewing people. We're just kind of give them. All right, here's Lance, He says, I'm Lance. So, yeah, go ahead. Let him know.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news.
For tonight, the ones that are already
for those guys that we get to review tonight, Joe from Beard Octane is giving a gift card, $20 to every guy who's willing to put his face up for, discussion. So, Lance, you're going to be our first recipient of a $20 Beard Octane gift card.
Yep. So these are for the guys that that already entered, that are in here tonight. They're going to be featured. So Lance, go ahead and reach out to Joe at Beard Octane. And just for, I think he said for having the courage to do this, right? For being able to step up. Lance, you're going to get a $20 gift card. We learned about this minutes ago. So thank you, Joe. Yes. This was nothing we asked for. This is nothing that we were thinking about. Really cool, really creative idea. So $20 gift card to you, Lance. All right. Lance, the chat is wondering, Drew, he's also a man of experience. Ladies, Drew's single. All right. He Drew is single, guys. Look at that mustache. Lance, how old are you, if you don't mind asking? And it may be in the description here. And Kenny Wilson, if you are out there, please show yourself. Somebody's going to go make a Kenny Wilson. Oh, it's in here. He's 55. All right. 55.
55. Thank you. It's my first beard ever. I started in April sometime with no real plan to grow a beard. Now I'm not sure what my goal is. I have not really trimmed the length, but have gone to a barber for a slight tidy up twice. I'm a lawyer and I wear a suit and at least a collared shirt and sport coat to work most days. Not interested in a big beard. Genetics would prohibit that anyways. But I think I want to grow it a little longer than it is now, but keep it as neat as I go, or keep it neat as I go. My beard is really thin, and unfortunately, there is nothing I can do about that, and I doubt I can really achieve the density or the goal pictures I submitted. I trimmed the cheeks a little, but stopped doing that about 6 weeks ago to see if it might still fill in some. Also attaching side-by-side of my May versus now.
Okay.
Open to suggestions, grow longer, cut shorter. Whatever you think may look good. Thanks so much.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely, Bobby. Okay. So we got Lance. And again, guys, Lance has a fantastic beard. It's a really good beard. So what, if you had to summarize his concerns and his goal, what would you say? He's concerned that it's thin to meet his goals.
I would say Lance started just kind of haphazardly growing a beard during the beginning of the pandemic. And now it's kind of grabbed onto him in ways, and he wants to know our thoughts on direction for his growth. How do we play to his strengths? That kind of thing.
Awesome. So he wants it longer, has concerns with his thinness. So again, guys, Lance has a fantastic beard. He was like, don't lie. He was talking about it being thin. Lance, I don't see anything thin about that. I really don't. Just because you don't have like a jungle forest of backing behind mine. And he said, thin on the side, not much density, thicker on the chin. Okay, all right. And we have some side pictures here. So yeah, just absolutely solid beard. Lance, all right. So here's where all right. So this is where he's saying he has that thinness as compared to the thicker beards that we're looking at there. Lance, you have a George Bruno-esque beard. If you follow George Bruno at all, he's going to be or not George Bruno. Scratch that. Take it back. Oh my gosh, who is the he looks like Zeus from Beard Brand. I'm completely blanking right now. Oh my gosh, he's from Philadelphia. I know more about his life than his name right now. He's an artist for his free time or for his career. Guys, help me out here. Yeah, who is he from? Grant said Beard Brand. I know. What's his name? Because this will be important for Lance. Greg Brzezinski. Thank you, guys. Yeah, okay, so Lance knew already. Yeah,
Greg Brzezinski.
Yeah, so you have a Greg Brzezinski-esque beard. Greg's looks amazing, but it is a little bit thinner. All right, let's take a look at the underbeard here. Okay, so same thing. Love it. All right, this is wild right here. Love this.
Yeah.
All right, this is Lance before and after. Like, yeah, I it's like your next door neighbor, and then you went to the most interesting man in the world. It's like, hey, Lance, to Lance, my man, what is up? So look at that transformation right there.
That's funny.
Lance, can we lend this to a beard company and use this as an advertisement of why
got beard?
Yeah, why you need to have a beard, right? Why No Shave November needs to happen to you. This,
I think it's a great look.
I think we use this as our thumbnail for beard advice, like before and after. But Lance, yeah, Greg is going to be your go-to. So here's some goals for Lance. All right, so gray beard, really thick, really dense. Yeah, I agree, Lance. This is not going to likely be in your cards. It's just not going to fit that style too much, even though this is the goal. This one I could see. I don't think you're much off of that. So I do have advice for you, Mr. Lance, on the beard. And I think you can see it well here. So, and guys, listen up here. This is important, especially if you have a thin beard. So, Lance, just keep growing in one way, and this is how Greg, I learned this from Greg Brzezinski. This is how Greg achieves his almost false appearance of thickness and density, and it looks like you are already doing it. So I would say continue to do what you're doing, and I'm going to point it out here. I'm going to get nice and close, okay? So if you notice, I get even closer here. If you notice on the beard, it curls underneath. Mm-hmm. So what Greg does, and what a lot of guys that are thin gray beards, what they do is you take a round brush, get it underneath your beard, and you're going to curl it away from you. So all the hairs are wrapped into that brush, and then you blow dry straight onto that brush. And what that does is it's going to curl your beard up and under like this, and that's going to create layers. So you notice how this is curling under right here? That is going to really, really give you some layers, and just continue to do that method and grab as much of that underbeard as possible, turn away from you. And Lance, you may already be doing this exact method. I may not be telling you anything new, but I would double down on that. Keep growing, round brush underneath, turn away as it grabs the hairs, and then you're using a blow dryer going down, okay? Curl it under and dry.
That's really smart. That's, I was going to say work on the edge, but using that as support.
Exactly.
When you have a little bit less under beard growth.
Exactly.
It's a really smart idea.
Yep.
And then anytime he could use like a castor oil with a gray beard, any with a blend that has a high castor like Fables or whatever like that, those typically gray beards like those a little bit more.
Yep, absolutely.
I love that idea though.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get the sharp edge.
Correct.
You're not going to get that sharp edge.
It's going to be rounded.
But you're going to get a fuller look.
Yep. And it's going to give you, it's almost like the Santa Claus kind of look.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I was going to say too, Greg, he has a pretty good trim video.
Oh, yeah. He's got a lot.
He is very, very chill, though.
Yes.
Very chill.
There
you go. Yeah.
So this will show it perfectly here for Greg. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. And Lance said you sort of do it. Lance, I would double down on what you're doing. Really, really invest into that. So if you see here, look at this curl under. Did you see how that beard goes all the way to his face? I didn't even know
that. I never even thought of that, but you're absolutely right.
He curls all the way under, and the longer his beard gets, the more he curls it in towards his jawline. And I think he actually shows it in this video here. Here's another really good example. Look at how that beard curls to his face. See if this will pull. Oh, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. So really dive into that look, Lance, and I think you would be fine. So let's take a look real quick at Lance's mustache, because there were a lot of comments about his mustache. I saw Bobby had a comment and a couple other people had one here. So let's see what's going on with this mustache right here. A couple of guys said, I recommend playing around with the stash more. Do not trim it. I'm extremely jealous. As your beard grows longer, your stash can walk its own walk. Yeah, man, absolutely. I think that is really spot on. Yep. Keep growing it. Keep styling it. That can be a showcase. If you're worried about any thinness or transparency, that mustache will take all the eyes off of that. It's going to keep getting better. Yeah, Drew. Greg couldn't grow a full beard until his 40s. So just keep that going. Keep that going. Greg and I have the same hair, physique, and it may be hard to tell my shirt on nice. Yeah, Greg is like jacks. Like he looks
what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, right. Me too. So
no, he's like,
yep. Yeah, Lance, just keep going. As it gets longer, you'll get more and more backing from that round brush. So you are on a great track. Truly keep growing. Keep prioritizing that mustache, and you will be perfectly fine. And I would tell you, if I didn't think that you should grow any longer, I would say that. You absolutely have that in the deck for you.
So it's interesting. He's gonna style his way. to what we're going for. He's not going to trim his way.
No, the trim would take away from what you were looking to do. So absolutely.
And there's sometimes you style your way, sometimes you trim, sometimes you switch products.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. So, Mayor, what's up? What else is going on in your life?
We are, we're kind of coming up. Our school has said November 30th, we're going to be back in the classroom. And we're kind of like on the fence about, it's like, I want to see the kids again, but I know with my younger son, I think that parents are going to be kind of like, what do I do with these kids these other days? Because even when we go back, it'll be like a split. So I'm thinking about that a lot. I'm thinking about what the holidays are going to look like. Are we headed into another lockdown? Trying to get my kids' soccer games wrapped up for the year, things like that.
Yeah, and you guys have your schedule of like driving here, driving there is absolutely crazy.
I don't know how we got into it. We got Luke sucked into it because we wanted something for him to do.
Yeah.
But now they're both kids. But it is crazy. But you just do it. You try to give as many opportunities as you can afford and can do it with time.
Yeah, absolutely. And Lance said he's hit the collar phase where the collar messes up. As Grant said, you'll get past it, and it's so nice when you do. Yes, absolutely. I think we've talked about it on here before. That's almost a second awkward phase is when you hit the collar, because then it starts getting that kind of like messed up look. Once you get past it, man, it is so nice, so nice. All right, we are looking for again. Kenny Wilson, if you're in here, let us know, Kenny. I would appreciate that. Hey, Josh, no problem, man. Appreciate you being here. All right, next up we have Chris. How would you say that? Hoagland? Chris? Hoagland. I think that was accurate. Hoagland. He's from Ireland.
Sounds like
wears a kilt.
Sounds like a noise a narwhal would make. I've never heard a narwhal.
I have on Elf, Buddy the Elf movie. With Will Ferrell.
Mr. Narwhal.
Yeah. Hope you find your dad. All right. Are you in here, Chris? Chris.
He's here.
Yes. All right, Chris. My friend, go ahead and reach out to Beard Octane. You also get a $20 Beard Octane gift card. If you need any helping, let us know. He said it is. A narwhal or Irish? Is it Irish? Because I think I may have nailed it there.
The narwhal noise?
No, the Ireland accent of how you say Hoagland. So, yeah, he said it is. Yes, look. Hey, I did teach geography for 3 years, so kind of know.
Direct.
Yeah, kind of know these things. All right, go ahead and hit the breakdown for Chris.
First, let me say that finding your page is the best thing to happen to my beard. I don't have any friends that are full bearded or have grown their beards out.
Love that.
So advice and tips I've got from you have been awesome. I'm including 3 pics of my beard at the end. I'm at the end of 4 months. As I think about my beard growth, as I think my beard growth is growing great, I was hoping to get a more experienced opinion. I know you probably get a ton of these, and I don't need to be online or on the stream. Just looking for some honest feedback as I continue on my bearded journey.
Awesome, Chris. We'll get that. And thank you, Dylan. He said, Dan and Mary, you two make a great team. Enjoyable content. It's a good time. Thank you, guys. We work on a relationship, and couples therapy helps, guys. It really does.
You just have to be open and willing to talk about your issue with his bigger beard.
Yep, and having a moderator there to kind of navigate the waters is good. Hey, John. Oh, John actually is. He is from Ireland. He says, didn't sound like it. I thought it was pretty spot on, but that's just me. All right. Let's take a look here. So he's growing it out. Doesn't have any friends with a beard. I love that. I've said that time and time again. There's so many guys that come in whose dad has passed away. Dad didn't grow a beard. Don't have friends with beards, and they're looking for that help. Man, I will love it. Mary, do you have a trimming tutorial? Hey, we're looking for all sorts. In the horizon, I have an outstanding warrant with the mayor looking for, first off, a styling video. We need the mayor's beard routine video, and then a trim video. And I know it's on his mind because you said you wanted to perfect the trim to be able to show people and stuff. So,
well,
I think in the future.
And I want you guys to think about this too. If you had to put together, it's a daunting thing to think about something to put on his channel. Like his production value, it's a lot. So I am so excited for it, but I want it to be done right. I want it to be like as useful, as thorough as what he does. And that's that isn't I am in awe of that kind of thing. So still totally in the works. I'm still learning. Like I'm trying new techniques. I'm trying different things. I literally am keeping notes.
What you're doing is working.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So listen to this, right? And so there's a thing called imposter syndrome. Have you ever heard of that?
No, but
so when people start making it, they try to self-sabotage and they feel like they are an imposter.
Oh, I'm totally like
so
that,
there's like, I'm just a guy. Like I can't be telling people how to trim a beard. And they're like, no, Mayor, your beard is looking crispy. Mayor, you are my beard goal. Mayor,
wow.
Mayor, please, brother, please, please, please.
All right.
So yes, guys, never fall into imposter syndrome. Luckily, I have the confidence of a world champion swimmer, and so I don't have that.
It rubs off. Like old me would have just blown it off.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna have a real conversation after this because I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
We got to figure out what it looks like and all that.
Awesome. So Chris's goal is to look like me or Jeremy Sayers, who has a big beard. He kind of clips it down at the bottom. So good to know, Chris. His goal is His goal is to have as big of a beard as possible. All right, technical messing up stuff. Here we go. All right, so let's take a look. Let's go with the front view first. I always like to take a look at the front. All right, and then did he say anything in there about trimming or not trimming?
He's 4 months into his year. I don't know if he said anything about not trimming, though.
Okay.
But a year is usually an untouched.
That is correct. So if he used that term.
But he also is asking us for like advice.
Well
so
said.
I think he's at a point where he's like, where's my direction?
Well said. Hey, Greg
Which
Boswell.
we all get there, like all the time with your like, what is my beard telling me?
Right,
you know,
right.
What's going to play well, what's not going to look well.
And speaking of beard goals, Greg has an all-time amazing beard goal. He killing it. All right, he has not trimmed his beard. So this is an untrimmed beard, and he wants a beard like mine or a big Viking, big Jeremy Sayers type beard. And yeah, guys, throw Greg a welcome into the chat here. All right, only 4 months. That is crazy. Dude, did you start from like a base of a short beard or something? Man, yeah. Hey, Steve, saw the message, man. Yeah, we have guys that have sent in, just kind of going in order. If we don't get you this week, we have plenty of weeks to come. All right, so he wants a beard like me, wants a beard like Jeremy Sayers. Good to see there. Now let's check out some of the side beards. Okay. Really good side beard. Fantastic. If that's truly 4 months growth, that is wild. That truly wild for 4 months growth, man. Oh yeah, we already saw that one. All right, this one here. That's crazy. All right, so let's see. All right, good. And we got that bald to bearded, which was a category question by Grant. It was Grant, right?
Yeah,
on the
big,
stream
yeah,
today.
Big question.
So
big discussion.
Okay. So he wants the big beard. He wants it to look like mine. He wants it to look like Jeremy Sayers. Got that here. So what I'm thinking is, if that is your goal, okay, no, middle of July, had to shave because of coronavirus, then decided wanted to grow. Okay, all right. With this beard here, you want to grow bigger. You want to get that iconic type huge look. I, of course, especially you said he was on a year, I would not touch any trimming at all, but it's now time to start styling it. Time to start getting it into a direction where you want to go.
I can see he's at a tipping point.
Yep.
Because he's starting to get the fan out, the flare out. And he's like, I don't really know if I like that. I want it to go straight down. And I think heat is what you're about to say.
Yep.
Heat and tension. And
it's just how you're grooming. I could tell that you comb down right here. It gets to where the chin is no longer supporting, and you probably kind of flip out a little bit here. It's got a little natural growth.
Oh.
So what we need to do is start training this side right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to get heat coming from underneath, here, blowing it out towards away, exactly like the mayor's doing right there, and then combing out and away.
Because when you're doing that, you're actually straightening
exactly
the hair.
Yep.
And you cannot get that straight when you're curving around your chin, your jawline.
And everything's packed into the face. So what we want to do is get it off the face and start going out. So get that heat underneath right here, comb out, and you're just holding the blow dryer right here and going away from your beard. And that's going to even this out here because, yeah, you've got that little whoop, which is fine. with length and gravity, that'll all work itself out.
This is mask, I bet.
Yeah, probably.
For sure.
Yep. And that'll all work itself out as it goes through. So length and gravity will figure that out. But in the meantime, why not have the best styled beard possible as you go through? Lance says, I would trim the cheeks, but that's just personal preference. Then Heat would do the flip. So for me, and that's Lance, you can tell likes it buttoned up, nice. Yeah, which is awesome. It fits Lance perfectly. I would not touch the cheeks whatsoever. Yeah, not in the slightest. I agree, Liam. It would be a pick comb that you would use, or use a big like rake type comb. Yeah, I had the curl in, so I started Heat straight down. Yeah, I can tell exactly, Chris, that you were doing that Heat straight down, and that's fine. But now you got to start getting it up and out as well. You have the length where you can start to get some volume and get some body into that beard, man. Really get that heat underneath and go out. I wouldn't really touch anything at all. You want to talk about the mustache, Mayor, right here?
No, as long as you're good.
Yeah.
If it does not bother you over the lip like that, go with it. When you and I both, mustache, I feel like the longer you have it, as long as you're combing it once in a while, it starts to fall into place.
Yep.
Like, it's like a team, and the longer it plays together, the more it stays together.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, if it was me, I would just start training that mustache hairs to the outside, because mine is over my lip, but it's not like curling into it. And I don't think yours is very similar to my mustache. So start training that out, like the mayor was saying, and it's going to start doing really, really well. And this is what
he's right on that. I mean, he's got to.
Yeah,
it's gonna.
Yeah, and if you can handle it, dude, it's fantastic. And Grant pretty much said it even better than I did. Put it into writing here. Blow dryer from under and brush that underbeard back down to style. You'll be amazed. Yes, yes, yes. As long as you do that, you're going to be like, whoa. And as Jake said here, hey, Jake, volume's going to be a huge change. Yep. When that bad boy fills in these areas right here, you're going to be like, holy cow. So, yes.
I got a question in the chat. Yeah. I'd be interested to hear, and I hear what you – I know what your answer is going to be.
Yeah.
But how has the mandatory mask, knowing you're going to put a mask, have you slacked on some of your beard routines? Do you not straighten it as much when you know you have to put a mask on? It's just going to be messed up. And if so, that's probably impacting some of our stuff. Like,
yeah.
It's like get all dressed up and know where to go,
right,
kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we have to, I
gotta stay with your routine.
Stay with your routine.
Yep.
But you guys in the chat, have you found yourself cutting corners? Because I know I have. If I'm going into school, I don't hit the straightener as much sometimes.
Yeah.
I know it's just going to curl up in the front.
And it's all training, right? You can't take off training from the gym, so don't take off training from there. But yeah, man, I love that you sent this picture in, because that couldn't be any better for advice on those ones. So fantastic beard, but even brighter future. That thing is going to turn out really, really nice. Keep going, Chris. Hopefully that Beard Octane gift card that you just got will help even more. For sure. If you had your $20 and you're in, what would you buy from Beard Octane? Well, this is good to know. He says, I'm coming from Grave Before Shave. Those are solid. Those are market average products. There's nothing bad about Grave Before Shave, but you're about to step up in the league. You're about to go into the championship category, and that's going to be really, really awesome. So if I had $20 and I was trying to stay around those $20, Chris, I would get a beard oil, I would get a beard butter, and I would get LCW wash. Those should equal, if you get some discounts, it may go a little bit over, but hey, man, treat yourself, right? I would go oil, butter, wash. Those are the three most important things for a beardsman of any kind of substance. Like if you have a good solid beard, the butter won't be as important if you have a new beard. But if you have a beard like yours, oil, butter, wash, do it. It'll be nice. Really, really good. So yeah, great question. Question for you guys. For the days you just rinse your beard, no wash, co-wash, do you put oil in afterward? Yes. Oil after every shower, 100%. Some guys take days off, but yes, William says beard oil after rinse or cleanse. Yep.
I got to give you credit for something too.
Oh, yeah.
Cold rinse. I've started doing it with to rinse out conditioner. I really feel like it gets more out of the product.
I know. I think people tell themselves, for the people out there that says it doesn't work for them, I think they convince themselves, because it's not fun. Winter sucks to do a cold rinse. And I think they want themselves.
If you're in the Mayor's bathtub. Still, you just run the cold.
Ooh, that's a good call.
Not everybody's going to be in that situation.
Because I've had many people are like, well, that just doesn't work for me. And I'm like, yeah, sure, possibly. Science is usually right.
You just don't feel it.
You could be just telling yourself that because a cold rinse is not fun. And so many people, it's been just an absolute game changer for them. So, yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad it's working for you. And a lot of people have said I've slacked off a bit. So I think you hit a good little reminder nerve there.
I don't know if this is okay, but Lance, if you were Lance and you had $20 or you were buying your first thing from Beard Octane, would you do the same as you would with looking for a more styled?
I think Lance will probably be able to achieve his style with that same products. Yeah, I would go the same for him. But Brian asks,
he might look at a couple of the tools because they do have some pretty good.
Yeah, great ones. Dan, please tell me you prefer Envy Balm versus Downshift. I like Ginger Jamboree. I like Ginger Jamboree. Ginger is my thing. I believe Sam likes Envy. It depends what you're looking for, Brian. Envy is a cologne scent, beautiful cologne scent. Downshift is calm, relaxing. I wear Downshift to bed. I wear Envy during the day. So for me, it just depends in what situation. If you're asking about balm, I don't wear balm at night. I don't like to wear it during the day, but I would take Envy and balm, not Downshift. But that's just me. Yeah, that's what I would go through. Have you tried both of those?
Envy and balm. I've never. Downshift definitely. I actually the LCW and the conditioner I have are a Downshift. Envy and oil. And I've never tried I've never used Jamboree. Ginger. Easy for me to say. Ginger Jamboree. I've smelled it, just never used it. I can't.
Way more stuff than you could ever use, but Ginger Jamboree is a must. It is a must. So cold rinse is getting hard in the winter. Yes. I would like to thank you for the cold showers. You are welcome. The cold rinse does work. I hate doing it.
Also thanks you for my cold showers.
Yeah. Kinsman. Yeah, exact. That's the statement that summarizes it. It does work. I hate doing it, but it does work. Cold rinse sucks, but it does work. Yes.
What would you say,
Chris? Joe, what is your email at Beard Octane? I believe it's sales
at beardoctane.com.
Okay, so Chris, email sales@beardoctane.com, assuming you don't have Instagram. If you have Instagram, just reach them out there, but I'm guessing you don't because you asked. So sales@beardoctane.com. Cold rinse sucks, but it works. I do the cold rinse. I agree with the mayor. Feels like cleans up. Yep, absolutely.
Faster.
Josh says, I'm finally on board with the cold rinse. I've been trying to tell people, man. How did
you come up with that?
I don't know.
Okay, just trying stuff.
It's been for years. Okay. Yeah, it's been for years. I don't know where it began. Cold water is just better, period. It is. Cold water is better for your skin. Cold water is better for your hair. You need warm to wash and cleanse at times, but finishing it off.
You want it to soften so you can exfoliate and get the dead skin off, all that stuff.
As Drew said here, cold is great for the whole body, but it's getting tough. Yeah, man, we're right there with you. We're up in Michigan, so we hear you 100%. Okay. Types of butter, certain times where you were, so I like, no, not really. Some guys like full-bodied butters during the day for a little bit of styling, and then they liked whipped butters for night. But it's Dave's about to smack the bear. No violence here. I almost the look. Yeah, that caught me off guard. I can't believe that. Yeah, that is crazy. Mint condition. Anybody else get that mint condition as their strongest scent?
It is a powerful scent. It's definitely enjoyable.
Yeah.
But it's longer lasting. It's a long lasting scent.
For me, Ginger Jamboree is the strongest, but I could see that with mint condition.
See, in mint, like if you guys haven't smelled it, the mint condition is such a clever, it's perfect name for it. But I don't want you thinking you're walking around with a stick of gum scent, because it's not a stick of gum.
No, the mint's not the star.
Right. It's lemongrass. So there's a great blend there.
For me, it's the vetiver.
Which maybe it is vetiver, but I just don't know how to say that, so I just ignore it.
Lemongrass is definitely there too.
If I had a rabbit, I'd name it vetiver. I don't know why.
Donald says, how can we submit for beard guidance? So it's in the description of this video or any other Wednesday video I've had. And you're going to email Dan_command@yahoo.com. How many times do you think I've said that email on this channel? Lots. Every Monday, like 10 times a Monday, Wednesday. I've thought about that before. Dan_command@yahoo.com. Send us your pictures, send us your goals, send us your problems, all those types of things. And it will be able to help us out, but big time. So yes. Okay. Let's go through these. All right. Let's get to another one. Do you like the Citrafella wash set? Yes. Big time.
I've never used it in a wash, but I love Citrafella.
I have it upstairs and washed right now.
Love Citrafella.
Yes.
That was my first beard oil.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's special. Not many people get to say their first beard oil was Beard Octane Citrafella. That's wild. Mm-hmm. All right. Mr. Bush, SD, you are up next, sir. Throw something in the chat and say, hey, it's me, or something like that, so we can get you and highlight your name as the mayor reads your...
What was your
statement?
First real beard oil?
Honest Amish.
Okay.
Yep. So I had a couple garbage ones from Billy Jealousy. Those are my 1 and 2. My first 2 oils I tried were 2 different scents from Billy Jealousy. But my real first beard oil, after I did some research, was Honest Amish.
All right. You guys in the chat, while we're getting this set up, do you remember your first real beard oil?
Yep.
The one that's like, oh, there's something to this.
Yeah. Because Billy Jealousy smelled great. Still some of my favorite scent. Devil's Delight was a delight. But it was awful. Had actual rubber in it.
Ugh.
Actual rubber. Liquid rubber. It was just terrible. Just absolutely terrible. But
a lot of Honest Amish.
A lot of Honest Amish. As it should be.
A lot of off the shelf.
Yep.
Like, why not? Right?
As it should be. Yep. Honest Amish. Beard Brand. Bulldog. Off the shelf. Beard Brand. Yep. Beard Brand, Gibbs, that's out of the off the shelf as well. Viking Revolution is like one of the most sold beard oils on Amazon, which it's not a bad starter one. I wouldn't recommend it to any of you guys, but it's not actually a bad starter. So that's wild that you get to say Citrafella as a first, you know? Because usually
I've taken a weird path.
Yeah, you
this
have.
whole thing.
Because usually those ones that they're naming are like gateway ones. They're ones that, oh, this Honest Amish is awesome. What else is out there? Then boom, they go through.
Find this whole world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Diagon Alley in Harry Potter when you're,
Greg, what is your love part about Billy Jealousy? That is an awful company with terrible ingredients and products. I'm guessing you're going to say the scent. But Greg, do not let me down here. You are an experienced beardsman. I respect your say, but if you have a love about them.
So do they have some good scents? But
they're great.
It just doesn't.
They smell. Like almost all of their scents are like top notch. You can tell that it's they sell it at Ulta.
Okay.
They sell it at like big stores. I had a citrus one by them that was downright fantastic. But they were
with the carrier blend and underneath the hood is just
some of the worst.
Beyond the fragrance oils.
I used to get Billy Jealousy wash from Ulta. Yeah, that will kill your beard, in my opinion. You got to be very careful. It darn near killed my beard before I knew what killing a beard was.
Before it even got started.
Yeah, right.
It's just a little guy.
And I always think about
like
that.
One of those little turtles on the beach trying to get into the water for the birds.
The documentary. Yeah, like let's watch this cute show, guys. And then it's like, what did I get my kids into?
Right,
here?
There's like a pelican scooping them up.
And of course, the wife, Sam, walks in right at that moment. She missed all the cute scenes when it's like the little turtles playing together and stuff. And then Sam walks in when it's like...
have the dead turtles hanging up on the wire by the campfire.
Just like counting the shells.
They're malicious, those birds.
Oh, yeah. They'll throw you up, flip you, play around with it a little bit.
Right now, No Shave November, how many little turtle beards are growing, sticking their head out of the shell, trying to get to the water?
And how many beards are out?
How do we get them across the beach to safety into this?
I made a video on that today.
I know.
How you guys can help. So that's my advice.
You said write meow in it.
I did.
I love that.
I didn't even extenuate it. I didn't even a couple people caught it in the comments that I said write meow. So yes, I love that movie, of course.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go. Bush SD, hit it, Mayor. What is the thought here?
I found you only 2 to 3 months ago searching for beard suggestions. I've only used beard products for the last 6 months and have been growing my beard out for almost a year and a half.
Whoa.
My goal is to have the biggest beard possible. A last decent trim besides just taking some ends off here and there was something like 4 months ago. I use oil and butter day and night, at least 5 to 6 days a week, and might skip a day on butter and use oil only. Style blow dryer once or twice a week until it starts curling uncontrollably. The curls have been somewhat controlled now that I'm using beard juice, but still gets curly. Beard juice being beard oil, I think.
Hopefully, yeah. I've never heard of that.
Something we've never heard of.
That could be a new product category.
Thanks to all your advice on your channel, and tell Sam I can't wait to get the shirts in the mailbox. So yeah,
awesome.
Hopefully, beard juice is not like when you squeeze milk in your beard.
There have been some great comments.
There's stuff that come out
when you were reading.
You don't want to sell it.
Turtle. Brad says,
I like turtles.
I switched from beard guys to whiskey and hardtack. Oh my God, you skipped like 4 levels. Brad, you're supposed to like make your way through a couple like step ups. You were like, I'll take the elevator up. I love the beard juice. Yeah, me too. That's a good phrase. He said oil and butter. Yes, I like that. Beard juice.
Could be a rap.
Yeah.
All right, let's be my rap name.
That would work.
I could rap.
I think you could rap. You could. You got the wit for rap. You'd be a good like funny teacher rapper.
Yeah.
All right.
They don't. Last time, I don't think a lot of those get Grammys, so and that's where I'm headed.
True.
Funny teacher rapper gets Grammy.
True. And Mr. Bush, you get a $20 Beard Octane gift card for your
willingness to share.
Yeah, great. Because it takes a lot to put yourself out there. Because we could say, hey, your best advice is to chop it down, man. It's time to go to a stubble beard. But let's get to this here. All right, so here's his beard. His goal is to go as big as possible, right? He just started using products for 1/3 of his beard life. Before that, beard juice has peptides. Yeah, I bet. All right, here's the underbeard. Massive. You got to clean your mirror, sir. That's one thing that we need. Quit spitting the toothpaste like
that's the other reason I haven't done the video yet.
Everything's there. Yeah.
I got to clean it up. No.
Yeah.
We got people for that.
Man, I love the color here. Holy cow. You have that black into the skunk over here. Man, that looks really nice.
There's a lot of potential there.
Yes, absolutely.
It's already a good beard.
Yep. All right, we took a look at that one, I believe, already. All right, let's take a look here. Great pictures, great explanation on everything that we're going through. So he wants to keep going big here. Sorry for the mirror. Easy now, got kids. I do too. I'm just kidding for you. You know that. Yeah, man, looks truly awesome. If you're going bigger, you are on a really good path here. All right, and Mayor, if you have something, just hop in. Tell me to stop. If not, I'll start.
I mean, honestly, what I have is I see this is a DanC kind of beard.
Yeah.
This question, I think that if he's going big as possible, he's headed in the right direction.
Absolutely.
I think my only thing would be maybe I know he's been doing the blow dryer. Maybe at some point, maybe Christmas or something, a heated brush might help him to get that shape if he's looking to start doing that. But he may not even be there yet.
Yeah, absolutely. I sent a pre-beard email. Did you get that? I don't know, Mr. Bush. I don't know if I did that one, which are always cool to have, but it's tough to say. I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear, Mayor. Yes. Okay. So yeah, absolutely. So 100%. I love that you said like you're starting to get it under control. We can really tell there. So for me, what I would do is kind of 2 things. I thought that's what I thought DanC-ish. Yeah, absolutely, man. 2 things that I would do is question for you, Mr. Bush. How is combing through your beard? Do you have any difficulty running a comb through your beard at any time of the day? Do you get snags? Do you get any tangles at all? Because looking on here, obviously you get fantastic beard, but it looks like to me that you might get some tangles or snags when you're trying to go through the beard. So what is your experience with combing? Because that'll tell me a lot what I need to do with your advice here. Easy, I get some small snags here and there. Okay, easy. That's good to know. So if you are looking to go big, if you're looking to kind of go with my style, this is completely personal preference. Let me start by saying that, as everything is, but this is completely personal preference. For me, if this was my beard, I am embracing that color 100%. I'm so happy, but I would like it a little bit straighter. I've been wearing my beard a little bit more natural lately, but it's still going in a down direction, pretty much all the hairs. And if you notice your hairs here, you got some curling up, you got some zig and zagging going back here. I would either one of 2 ways. invest in a heated brush like the mayor said. Start playing with that maybe once a week, once every other week.
And use it on like a green setting. The green is the lowest heat, but use it on a low heat until you, because that's how Dan gets where he is.
Yep.
He doesn't do the red like I do
right.
for like the ultimate like straightener.
Yep. And you could also achieve what you're looking for with a blow dryer. You just need to spend a little bit more time on the blow drying and straightening, and maybe a couple of times to go through. Doug says a round brush could really make a big difference as well. Yes. Mr. Bush, I would recommend go watch my video on the Vicacon Axe 2.0. I think that's going to be really good for your beard. It's in the like middle tier of price range, but I'm finding more and more that it's got that upper tier of quality from the feedback I'm getting from guys, from my experiences with it. So look up my Vicacon heated brush. It's not going to break the bank. It's not cheap. I mean, I know everybody's situation is different, but that would be my advice for you there. And don't overdo it. Don't use a heated brush every day. Don't use it every other day. Start out maybe once a week and just get a little bit more direction, especially in this bit here. What that's also going to do is give you a little bit more length. If I were to completely let heat go, my beard would probably bunch up about an inch or two more. But other than that, man, you are, like the Vicacon X2, but awesome. But other than that, you are crushing it. The shape is fantastic. You might want to play around with leaving these cheeks alone. I can see that you do trim and shave up here. It's personal preference again, but I like more of a natural blend, especially when you have the beard that's as full and thick here. I'd go a little bit more of a natural blend at the top.
I would say just something that I've kind of come to. I have like pretty predominant cheekbones, and I only shave just right on those cheekbones. If
so
anything, trim. Yeah, I don't touch this, and I made all those mistakes.
Yeah. And it's preference. Some guys like that. They like the swoop. They like the lower. I like a nice little fade. It's hard for you guys to see, but I've got little hairs up here, and I think that would be really, really beneficial to you. Maybe just, stop touching those the cheeks up a little bit.
So I would like to ask what his scent profile is. What's his? Because I think would be interesting is to say not just what Beard Octane, since they're pitching in for the gift card.
Yeah.
But what scent would you recommend if somebody's
okay?
So if you have what scent profile do you like as
what's your preference?
Yeah.
And Grant says low heat is awesome. I always thought I needed to crank it up, but having the heated brush low is just right. Doesn't look unnatural, and it helps the girls. Absolutely, man. That's perfect, Grant. I did that video, and a lot of guys were kind of like, what? That won't do anything. No, it'll get it exactly where I want it. And that's my post-mask day. So when we had training for 7 hours, had a mask on, I went with the heated brush after that one. So what is your preference when it comes to beard oil scent profiles?
And when we're waiting on that one, I want to say too, with my shorter beard style, I have learned taking an entire day off of a straightener it really brings out the natural waves back, so I will, rather than taking a day off at this point in time, I'm just using a low heat day, and I don't, I just run it, but I put it on the lowest setting.
Yeah.
But I still need a little bit. Otherwise, I've had to have some recovery time back because I get right here, I just get this big old wave.
But that's much different with a shorter beard compared to a longer beard. The shorter beards, you're maintaining that style every day. We've got the benefit a little bit of body in there. So he's only used one scent ever. That's wild. Congratulations on that gift card then. He's only used sandalwood and leather, and he likes it. He wants to mix it up. He likes woodsy scents. All right, Bush, I got one for you that you will really enjoy. As it goes through, guys, throw your suggestions in the chat here. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the scent here.
Rodeo? No.
Nope. Oh my gosh, someone's gonna say it, and then I will get it. Why am I blanking right now?
From Beard Octane.
Yep.
Is it the woodsy direction?
No. Nope. It's okay. It's a really, there's vanilla in it. It has a manliness to it.
Fabricator?
Yes, Fabricator. Thank you. Fabricator.
Yeah.
Bush.
It's a great one.
Go with Fabricator. I think if you like the Legend, this will get enough where you veer off from that, but it's going to give you something that you like.
You're going to build an addition to your house.
Yeah. There you go. Yep. So as Josh said there, fabricator. That's going to be my advice to you there. If it's hard to pick scents if you haven't tried them.
And an oil or what would you recommend?
Oil and butter for sure.
Okay.
Yep. Oil and butter for sure. Perfect. Vanilla, oak, and sandalwood. And he said, and that was a great question. If you've never tried them, what is your preference? We're giving you those ones. Fabricator. I think that would be something that would be really good for you. Really good.
It's a standout. Joe sent some to me, and I had never smelled it before.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing like it. All right, I'm going to check with 2 more people. We're running kind of towards the end, but since they had sent in prior to this show,
okay,
I want to give them a shot. If they're here. If they're here.
Okay.
Only if they're here. If not, it'll carry over to next week. All right. I don't know if he will be in here, and that's Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel. All right. So Daniel, Mambelli.
Yep.
Mambelli. Dan Mambelli, are you in here? And then also our last call of the night. Great feedback. Yeah, that was an awesome one, man. That was perfect. And then William Nestor. So do we have William? I think I saw William comment in here tonight. But William, are you still here? And if you guys are not, that's okay. We'll get you next week. We'll kick you off with it next week. But do we have Dan and do we have William? Are you in the building for our final calls? Can you believe it's Wednesday already?
No.
Man, time is just we end 2 more days this next rotation of our classes.
You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about the fact that I think Drewsome made a comment about I think we saw him at the lumberjack thing from across the way or something like that.
Drew?
Yeah, I thought maybe he was there at the lumberjack thing, but that was our last outing. And then the world shut off. It was late February, right? And I remember when I hit that nail on that log and it was whack and it was perfectly in. It was
yeah.
That's how I remember it. You don't remember
I remember when you hit it and the hammer flew backward. Was it the nail?
Almost hit the lady.
Yeah. So
I'm sure that both of us have our own perceptions of what happened.
Hey, we got to break that story down. So we're at a beard competition, but it was a lumberjack theme. So they had huge logs with really long nails and then hammers. So you could hammer in a nail, feel like a man. The mayor goes to hammer this nail in. It goes, and it was a good 6-inch long nail. And it goes, shing, 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 flies in the air and hits a lady in the back. She had a huge parka on or something. So she didn't feel it or know it, but it was wild. Absolutely wild. Drew, were you there?
I thought he's from this area, right?
No, he's from he's from Wisconsin.
Never mind then.
So you're thinking of Mark probably.
Maybe. I don't know.
Big mustache. I don't think Drew was there yet.
Okay.
He's near Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Okay. All right.
So Mark.
It was just a really epic beard stash.
Yeah. So that was Mark, and then we also saw my buddy from Canada. Who has the massive mean beard in our group, and blanking off of that one. All right, so I don't think we have our last 2, which works out really well.
Okay.
We'll feature them next week, unless I missed. All right, final call for William Nestor or Dan Mambelli.
Your flight is now boarding.
Yes, right. Don't miss it. And a lot of guys have commented. So this is obviously the Detroit grooming hat. I don't know if you guys are able to get these hats or not. I apologize. It would be on the Detroit Grooming website if you were able to. You helped me get rid of my beard drift. Cheers, brother. Yes, man. I appreciate that. Okay, so let me give you guys a peek behind the curtain. I knew the scuba video was going to do. Hi, I'm William. Yeah, I'm sure you are, Steve. Funny. I knew the scuba video was going to be huge, right? That one had all the bits to it. I knew the Scotch Porter conditioner thumbnail was going to be huge. I also thought my beard drift video was going to be a big one because it was a super helpful video. I get asked about it all the time, but the numbers were very low. And that surprised me. But it's 100% okay because it did help out people that had a problem and it solved it for them.
It might come up. It might blow back up when it gets drier out, in the winter in the furnaces. But there's,
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. So let me get a couple here. Drew says, Dan, not hearing much about the big beard companies out of Chicago. I can't think of any beard companies out of Chicago other than Chicago Combs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know of any beard companies out of Chicago? That's a good question. Mr. Votto, it's actually Jax. So it's the 3-year-old that broke his elbow in 3 places. Perfectly fine. You wouldn't know anything was wrong with him other than him telling you he can't stand up or he can't
when it works
put his shoes on. Exactly. He's playing the system 100%. Don't you know I got a broken arm? So he's killing it, man. We go in for the 3rd x-ray on Monday to make sure everything's healing properly, and then we'll have a couple of. Oh, yeah. Yep, good call, Doug. That's why I ask you guys. Yep, Nicholas Beardworks is out of the out of the Chicago area. So, yes. All right.
Well,
I am not William, but so close. Wow, somebody with the same last name.
Oh,
that's definitely William.
But guys, we do need more people willing.
Yeah,
if you have questions or just want to, some of the questions tonight were just general beard direction.
Yes,
it doesn't have to be an issue. If you're at a wall, you're at a turning point, or you're just thinking about making a change, and we might say no, stay with what you got. You're so many people would want that, but if you that willingness, we really appreciate that. That's what makes the beard advice segment seem to be really kind of taking its own direction with the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey Terry, how you doing, my friend? Beard struggle review. All right, here's my official beard struggle review. I do not recommend buying from them. They have had terrible interactions with me personally, and they make claims that seem to be false. Not supported by DanC. There we go. Bam. Their marketing has gone crazy, so I get asked about them all the time, but I just can't do it. I can't bring them any press. No videos from me. Mary, you taking biotin?
Yeah, right now. Yep.
10,000?
I'm doing the beard octane capsules.
10,000
milligrams.
Yep. Awesome. Very cool.
I think it does help. I think it helps with thickness.
100%. Yeah. I mean, whoop, for sure. So yeah, guys, email Dan_command@yahoo.com. Please include information and also the pictures from any angle you can think of would be really good. Another Detroit beard company, never really tried their small batch company. Okay, is that a question?
I don't know. Thank you to Beard Octane for kind of stepping up and bringing us this tonight. It was fun. It was really fun to kind of think about and recommend product. That might be something. That might be a piece of it.
All right, we got one more, guys.
All right,
we got one more. All right, William is here. All right, do you not see my replies? We missed that one, but we got you now. We got you, my friend.
A lot.
Yeah.
So yeah,
nothing's ever intentional, guys. So yeah, we did not see you there. So William, you are here. This will be our last one. William,
perfect.
Go ahead and contact Beard Octane. You have a $20 gift card. Didn't even know that. And who knows, guys? We got giveaways next week. You never know. So just throw that stuff in as we go through. All right. Hey, Joshua. All right, let's get into William here. Perfect. Short explanation. And if you guys give explanations, usually getting right to the meat of it. What's going on? What are you wondering? Boom.
All right. So I rocked the mohawk, but it was only tolerant. Yeah, I rocked the mohawk. It was only roughly a month. Unhappy girlfriend, whirlwind. Maybe she kind of, but it's just part of it. So she's not feeling the beard. Any advice would be greatly appreciated, brothers.
Okay. All right. So let's see what we're working with here. And this is a progression. His beard's going to be much more kind of as we go through these pictures. So don't see the first one and be like, oh yeah, we don't know. All right. So that's what we got there. Okay.
If you hit that arrow, does it just take it over, or do you have to switch it?
Okay. It's nice. Just a little slow, but it's probably slow to go through it too. So yeah.
That's how I like things.
Good call, Mayor. Oh, the mohawk. There it is. There it is.
But these are all good because he's got them really
No, all right. So he says, are you kidding me? No, William, you got a $20 gift card to Beard Octane, my friend. Reach out to them on Instagram or sales@beardoctane.com. $20, my friend, just for having the courage to do this. All right. So he's just looking for advice, right? He's just looking for what he wants. It's okay. Underbeard there. All right. Mustache, a little bit longer. Love it. Love seeing the progress here. Okay. This last one I think is the perfect one to kind of go with on the beard advice for him here. Beard Octane's awesome. Yeah, there. I'm William. I'm here. All right. William, hopefully can you hear us, William? You good? I'm William. I'm here. Oh, he might be behind. This could be interesting.
like a live
thing? William, if you're hearing me now, hit the live button on your screen. If you're
somebody type that in the chat for him.
Yeah, if you guys can type in the chat to William, hit the live button because I think he's probably behind. Yeah, I can hear. Okay, all right, never mind. You're good. You're good. Okay. All right. So advice. Do you want to kick this off? Do you want me to kick it off?
I wonder if he I feel like he's trimmed the mustache a little bit more than he has the I'd like to see it a little longer.
Yep.
If anything, a little bit. Slight difference. I think he's got a great beard though. I would like to see what that would look like though when you start to get the laying down of the. I don't know why I've just turned into a pro mustache guy.
Yeah, I agree fully. Grow that mustache out. Now here's where I come in. If you're growing it out, that is awesome. Let me get a little bit here. Okay. If you notice, and there's nothing wrong with this. Let me preface this by any time we're giving advice, guys. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing I would ever say. But you're coming here looking for advice, so I feel that's. If I was asking you for advice, I'd want you to be honest with me.
It takes a lot to ask in the first place. So why waste the trip?
And you were spot on. He said, I did mess up. Too much trimming on the stash. The good news is, hey, Billy Rogers, hope you had a good birthday. Good news is, just let it go. All right. So now my part here. Mayor, check. Perfect. I would have really said the same thing. You notice how these hairs do like the little chin whoop? And this could be part mask. This could be part natural growth. But I can almost guarantee it's part styling as well. So what we want to do is start training these hairs the opposite way. You, my friend, would be almost in a similar method that we described to Lance earlier. You need to get a round brush and a blow dryer. But instead of, like I told Lance, to go underneath the beard and curl away, what I need you to do is get this on top of the beard, all right? And then you're going to grab the hairs, go against it. So grab these hairs right here. So see how it's curling down? I need you to grab the hairs and roll out this way and then get heat on it. And bam, it's going to be perfectly going down. It's going to give you a little bit of body and volume because what that's doing is wrapping to your chin. If you get that hair, look at this S curl. If you get this S plooped out like that, did I say plooped? I think ploop's the word.
That's cool.
Yeah, you ploop it out like that, then you're going to have a lot more volume. Yeah, sometimes, hey, plooping is nature. So round brush, ploop it out, and you're going to be great to go. Yeah, a lot of people.
You can tell he all through every picture he takes good care of.
And it was progressing. Yeah. That was really cool.
There was never a real awkward, like obvious thing that he didn't catch already.
Yeah, absolutely. And so if you guys have some more tips in there, Dad outside says, can you train with balm? Balm would be a great option to have in there. 100%.
Balm's going to be a control. It's not going to be a train. Training is what you're talking about, teaching the hairs to grow.
Yeah,
get a little hold. Do you think it does help?
It does. Yep. So like I have most people train their mustache with wax. So it would be kind of along those ideas. You would have to have a thicker or a more firm balm to really get some high wax count to be able to get
7 potions.
Yeah, or even more. I'm going to talk about my video on Friday, the 2 companies that have the firmest balms that are out there. It's even more than 7 potions.
You got a firm balm? Let me tell you about my firm balm.
Yeah, that's right. I'm only using oil and butter. So you can play. I mean, it's going to be another one of those preference things. If you want to start trying to throw some balm on there, that will work. I plopped twice today. Luis. Everybody, yeah. If a beard ploops in the woods, did it ploop at all? Who knows? But trust me on this one. You will be like, man, I cannot believe I didn't do that earlier. It'll make this show completely worth it. Get a round brush on that S curl right here. All right, right here. Curl away from the direction it's going. While it's grabbed on that round brush, blast the heat on it. And it's going to give you that little, it's going to give you a little bit of volume, and it's going to do some great things.
And a lot of times when I don't know if this is going to make sense, but when you start doing the right technique, you start to see it's like a bridge over troubled water, and you start to see where it's headed. Because I think a lot of our guys here just don't know what's next. They're in an awkward phase, but I guarantee you that's going to be a smile maker right there.
Yep.
A little bit of a difference.
You're trying to find the path out in the woods. You do this, all of a sudden a big breeze comes, all the leaves clear off. You're like, oh, there's the path. It's right there. So, man, that is really, really awesome, my friend. You are on the right road. Grow that mustache out. train those S curls a little bit, and you are all set. Very cool. I'm glad we were able to get that in, and you're able to get that Beard Octane gift card, my friend. And again, guys, Dan_command@yahoo.com. Let us know there. And yeah, this one's a perfect one, right? The trim pictures are pretty apparent. Next week, send us the trim. He says, I'll send you a follow-up in a month or two. We would love that. We'd love to come back and be like, hey, man, I've been doing this. Mayor Dan, we've been using your advice, chat, and to see it, man, that'd be really cool. So, yes, absolutely. All right. Final thoughts, man?
Hey, if you are out there,
quick.
That was fast. You new beard guys, you're guys with buddies. We need more people to step up and ask for help.
Yeah.
Because your question is probably the same one that many of them have out there.
Yeah.
Check us out on Facebook, Command's Corner, Instagram, MayorsBeardedJourney, DanCBearded. Hang out, follow us. Just join in. This is fun. The chat, the comments are oftentimes just as good or better in some ways than our advice.
Yeah.
And so it takes a family, it takes a group. We'd love to have you back as part of that group next time.
Yeah. And if you guys know somebody from work, if you know a buddy who's doing No Shave November, invite them to come to these live streams. Invite them to the channel. This is the time where we want to capitalize. Think about if you were to look at my 31,000 subscribers, 32 by the end of the week, but who's counting? But 31,000 subscribers. How many of them started their beard in November? I bet you it's the majority. I bet you it's more than 50%. We have 11 other months of the year, but I bet at least half the people started their beard in November. So if you guys know somebody, this could be the difference of keeping a beard or not. And again, that can sound crazy to somebody outside there, but we know the benefits of having a beard. We know the benefits of this community and support system. So if you know somebody from work, invite them to this show next week. Invite them to check out my videos. It can help out what we're doing, but it can also help out their life. So just think about that as we go through. All right.
Thank you, Beard Octane, again, too.
Yeah, that was really cool. Really, really cool. And Kinsman, man, I appreciate that. He says, I recommend sending in pictures. Their advice was a complete game changer. Wow. Hey, man, that's a statement that will make your night right there.
It makes me feel amazing.
Yes. So thank you so much. My buddy in Michigan starting to regrow his beard. Hey, let him know. Let him know, you guys. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything. Big video on Friday. I know you guys won't miss it. And then a trimming type video on Sunday. Doing a lot with style trimming stuff. And you guys have helped me create that content. So thank you for the ideas.